Welcome to another update from Elixir's journey around the world. My name's Max, and for the last 3.5 years, I've been sailing around the world on board Elixir, a 1970s Swan 37. Long before this journey began, I spent 3 years as a solo sailor on board my previous boat, Flying Cloud, this cute little wooden 22-footer. I crossed the Atlantic both ways, and at the end of the trip, I'd clocked up over 100 days at sea. And after all of this sailing, I had a profound realization that I needed to share the experience of traveling on a boat with as many people as possible. After that trip, I spent a year in the UK rebuilding Elixir with a group of friends, and since then we've sailed almost halfway around the world with over 50 different crewmates that have joined for different parts of the trip. Right now we're in the Marquesas Islands after finishing the longest passage of the journey so far. The 2,800-mile trip from Mexico took a little over 3 weeks, and it was surreal arriving at the volcanic island of Hiva. These islands really are remote, literally out here in the middle of the Pacific. Since making landfall, we've been enjoying the luxuries of land and exploring these incredible islands. I can't lie, it feels like a dream to be here with Elixir, especially after so many years of hard work. Everywhere we've been, we found an incredible level of natural beauty, amazing people, and by far the most underwater life I've ever seen. In this video, we're sailing to the largest island in the group, Nuku Hiva, to explore, pick up new crew, and prepare Elixir for the next long passage, 450 miles to the next group of islands, the Tuamotus. We're on the island of Nuku Hiva today, which is actually the most populated island in the Marquesas group. We're at this very sheltered and scenic anchorage. There's a small village here. The scenery is pretty incredible, and today we're gonna hike along this little trail through the forest and hopefully find a waterfall. I never really know whether to leave my shoes on or off for this sort of stuff. Are your socks wet as well? Yeah.
You should have seen me pouring the water out of my shoes, yeah.
So it's been almost 4 years since we sailed out of our hometown, and since then we've ticked off almost 12,000 miles. If you could tick the subscribe button and put a smile on the faces of the Elixir crew, it would help out the journey a lot. Thank you.
It feels like a simulation.
Simulation?
Yeah, it feels like, you know, something that like Disney created to be like the most beautiful tropics in the world. I don't know, how messed up are our heads that we think of like, I don't know, someone creating something like this instead of experiencing it.
Disney got the idea from somewhere.
It's true.
Thanks, Disney.
Are you excited to see the waterfall?
I'm wondering what the waterfall's going to be. We've heard mixed reviews, but it's nice to be out here anyway. Yeah, it's always nice to enter an island and see what's going on. How's that foraging going? Not this time.
Not great, yeah, but we're working on it.
Max, shake the tree. Still no luck.
This is my first mango on Hiva Oa. Whoa, Alex, look.
Beautiful.
Look how high that rock is.
It's super high.
Should we climb it?
So is anyone going to swim?
Yeah, look how clear the water is.
Don't fall. These are volcanic islands, and everywhere we went, we saw impossibly steep rock formations. The ground was obviously very fertile, and the forest was thick and alive. It rained a lot, and as a result, in the Marquesas, we saw some of the most dramatic waterfalls we've ever seen. What's in the snack bag?
Our final packet of Ritz, we had like, I think maybe like 18 to 20 packets of these, maybe more, that took us over the Pacific. We've got selection of dried fruits and nuts. Do you want one?
Yeah.
Oh, you smell the snacks. Oh, wow.
So this is our Marquesan lunch.
Super fruity.
We have some tuna, a nice big chunk of tuna, these plantain fries, which are pretty delicious. And then some sort of slaw.
Ooh, I think there's like guava or something in it. It's really good.
I have these, my vegetarian option is these plantain fried flambe bananas, and they're bloody delicious.
And then we also have the pamplemousse juice as well.
With orange and lime.
To wash it down. So here we have dessert, a fruit salad. What's in the bag?
We've got some rope, t-shirt, Brandon's Birkenstocks.
My name is Brandon.
We're gonna go and try and trade them for some fruit, because it's really hard to import anything here. Everything's super expensive, so there's quite a trading economy with the sailors, and all around the island you can see bits of rope and old sails that people must have traded for pamplemousse, coconuts. We'll see what we can get.
What?
Safety?
Okay.
Pamplemousse. Banana.
Oui.
Wow.
I'm sweet, huh? Good. Comment
tu t'appelles? Tu as une grande ferme, non?
Oui.
I'd say that was a pretty successful food shop in French Polynesia.
What have we got?
Oh my gosh, I think we might have to get back to the boat to show you, but we have guayaba, starfruit with an ant, limes, lemons, loads of pamplemousse, our favourite. We have mangoes, they smell good. I think that's it.
And of course,
loads of bananas.
some nice bananas. Huh?
Bananas.
Little bananas.
Yeah, my favourite little chode bananas.
Little choddy bananas. Oh, they've got spiders in them.
Yeah.
Wash them in the sea.
After visiting 4 different islands, it felt like we had really experienced the Marquesas and their culture. We sailed to our final anchorage, the big bay that surrounds the island's capital of Teohi, which would be our last stop in these islands before heading to the Tuamotus. Alex, where are you going?
Oh man, I'm going home. I leave today to go back to Chicago. I'll stop in Tahiti for a couple of days, but yeah, I'm leaving Elixir.
How does it feel?
Yeah, it's weird. It's really strange. I've been living on this boat now for like 4 months. Yeah, it's been a really good time. It's a long time to to be somewhere and a lot of time to spend with people. So it's I don't know, as I was packing and as I was looking through some of the photos to load on my computer, it was kind of emotional, but I'll be all right.
Do you have anything to say to all your fans?
To all my fans.
Any inspirational words?
Oh my gosh, wow. Drink more water.
There we go.
Stage advice not followed by
Brush your teeth at night.
This is what 4 months on a boat looks like, luggage-wise.
Yeah, I really
Max doing the skipper services very kindly.
What do you think like?
She's got somewhere to be.
Yeah, you'll have to tell. I'm putting a note with some of my wishes and desires in the belly of this tiki right before I leave. Okay.
Give it a kiss. Are we in France?
So obviously this is our morning routine now. We're in French Polynesia. Hit up the boulangerie first thing. Get our baguettes. We're making popcorn. We're gonna have a movie night because Alex has left and we need to do something comforting.
Yeah. What are you making for the popcorn?
This is the caramel sauce that goes on top of the popcorn, which has already been popped.
Yeah, this is like our Elixir special popcorn. Ooh, look at that. And we're about to watch Mean Girls. almost at the summit of Nuku Hiva. It's so much colder here. It's like quite refreshing. The last few days have been really hot. We've just driven up a lot of like steep switchback roads to get here, and the environment is completely different. It's like evergreen trees. Can't see a single palm tree or a single banana plant or anything like that. It's like, it feels like we're in a different country.
My name's Nick, from Seattle, Washington. Yeah, this valley's really cool. It looks like just winds all the way down to the ocean, and then you can't even tell where the ocean and the sky meet. This place is beautiful. That might be the biggest tree I've ever seen. It's huge. It's like something out of the Amazon.
When you spend your life sailing, it's always exciting to hire a car for the day and do some sightseeing. But honestly, there was something magical about this island, and it didn't quite feel real. The landscape was constantly changing, and it felt like we'd driven through 4 different countries within an hour of hitting the road.
Oh my good giddy on, it's quite nice here.
There's these crazy volcanic rock formations, the scenery is incredibly dramatic, and yeah, there's these beautiful palm tree lined white sand beaches, which is pretty much exactly what we expected from the South Pacific. It's a really special place and super beautiful. We're planning on sailing to the Tuamotus, which is the next group of islands, but it's going to be really hard to leave the Marquesas because they're so special, and we just keep on discovering more and more.
I'll give you like a high speed pass.
Oh my god.
Oh. That was crazy.
That was a good catch.
Yeah, really good catch.
I've never done that before.
This guy's a pro. Really? You haven't?
No, it's first
That was
time.
crazy.
Whoa. Hold it. It's just the battery. You got it. Can you see? Oh,
This is insane.
Anaho Beach. It's beautiful. Yeah, we just flew the FPV drone for a bit. And now I think we're gonna walk back up the ridge. It's quite steep. It'll take a little while. But yeah, this place is something out of like a National Geographic magazine. It's absolutely breathtaking.
This would be our last chance to stretch our legs before heading off on the 4-day passage to the Tuamotus. Our visas in French Polynesia last for 90 days. There are 121 islands in the nation. There's absolutely no way we can see it all, but we wanted to split our time up between 3 island groups: the Marquesas, the Tuamotus, and the Society Islands.
This is what we call a mango graveyard. It's a really sad land where the mangoes have fallen from the high trees and splattered down, and you can't eat them.
So we can stamp them. We can stamp them.
Max is enjoying stamping. Do you like?
Oh. I'll run back if it did.
Macaroni in a pot. That's some wet ass pussy. You like having a little flower behind you, don't you?
That's not how you wear it.
What? I can wear it however I like.
Our time in the Marquesas was coming to an end. We'd seen as much as we could, and it was time to start thinking about our next offshore passage.
I'm gonna see how many pull-ups I can do.
1, 2,
3. That was not good. Elixir's in work mode.
I'm just fixing the compass light for the 10,000th time. I don't know, I've lost count of how many times, but this time is going to be the last time.
Yeah, you're doing quite a good fix right now.
Cheers. Just heat shrinking it a little bit down here.
You just... You're okay?
Crab just bit my chin.
Oh no!
It's just a little. Yeah, it
What
like
a
latched
little-
onto my like lip right here.
What a little dick.
Ow. It was like this.
How's it going for you down there?
That was good until the crab bit me.
he was mad. Yeah, you destroyed his home. So he's
right
like,
for me. Oh, he's right here. He's still here. He swam back to the boat. He's right there.
nice one. So yeah, and there's my bag, just sitting on the back.
Last day in paradise.
Yeah, you know what? LA is paradise.
Alright, so we just have like hundreds of these little lights that we use to replace the compass light. I mean, even though they are waterproof, they still just sort of break. Anyway, whatever. Let's see if it works. Hey, there we go. So we just need to make one more connection and solder these together.
Awesome,
And then
well
we're gonna
done.
stick this little light in there.
And then you can see at night.
And then we're ready to sail at night again.
That's a clever boy.
I'm putting on Elixir's new sail cover that I made that has been all around the world and that I've sewn in many different places. So yeah, it's my gift. This is my gift to Elixir because like when I was on board, it was I found it quite challenging to put the other sail cover on, and it was like the only frustrating thing about being on board. So I decided that this would be my contribution to the boat, and they will match the bimini. So yeah,
Beautiful, thank you.
that's it. Now we're just trying to get it on, but like, you know, it's the new sail is like really big, so it's a little tight fit, but yeah, it's on.
New sail cover.
Wait,
What?
who was the sail from?
Yeah, Precision Sails. Also, Precision Sails. Thanks for the sail cover, Precision Sails. Just kidding. He wanted it nice and snug, you know? Right?
So we can throw away this piece of shit now.
Woo! Oh yeah, that looks good.
I think you've done a really good job. Like, look at it. Look how smart Elixir looks all of a sudden.
Yeah,
It's like having a whole new boat. And especially the details. Like these little details. Can we just appreciate these little details on the sail?
Finally. I can say goodbye to this f***ing thing.
For me?
No, yeah, this f***ing thing. Bye. So we decided to do tattoos on a whim, as we do. As a sailor, if you get a turtle tattoo, it signifies having crossed the equator. And we all just crossed the equator for the first time doing the Pacific crossing. It's my last night, actually, in the Marquesas, so it seems like the perfect time to give a turtle tattoo. And this will be my first time giving a tattoo, and Max said that he's like, I'll let you tattoo me, you know, so I'm excited. I think the stencil just moved a little bit. I hope not.
Keep going, just keep going.
Yeah. Sweet!
Here we have our shellback turtle stencil. Ready to put on Hannah's leg. You ready?
Yeah.
This is our clean space, as you can see. Very clean.
There we go. This is what we got right now.
Okay, we ready?
Ready?
Okay, so we're about to start the tattooing process. We have the stencil on. Just gonna put a little bit of Vaseline on so the ink doesn't run. And then we're gonna go in for our first line. And I'm gonna talk you through how I'm doing it so that then you can do it to me.
Yes.
How do you turn this thing on? Max's facial
I
expressions
know,
do not show.
literally. It's like looking, I'm like, oh, this is very reassuring.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Oh my god, wait.
what?
Okay. Oh, ow.
Look, I got
Oh,
like
that
an
last one.
Huh?
That last one.
Little toilet.
It's so nice. I love it.
Ah, that looks great. Nice job, Max.
It's cute,
Thank you very
yeah.
much.
Yeah, I like it. It's really nice. Did such a good job. So Max just gave me my tattoo, my little shellback turtle for crossing the equator, and now I'm gonna give him the tattoo, the same little turtle,
The same stencil.
and this is my first tattoo ever done. But I drew this like multiple times already, like on the paper, and drew the stencil, so I feel like I could do it. So excited. Oh, is that deep?
No, that's good.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Is that deep?
It's good, it's good. I'm just not very good at needles.
Oh no. I'm just shit.
Just keep going,
You're doing great, Hannah.
Thanks.
Look at those. Those look fucking great. It's our last day in the Marquesas, and we're gonna go and post a message into the belly of the tiki, which is gonna last for eternity. There they are. The tiki's boys or shoes. There it is. Oh wow.
Is that what
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
Wow. Is that where we put our messages?
No!
Wow, this is such a beautiful view. It's crazy. Does your message say?
Is it a secret? You wrote
It's a secret, but it's very nice and very positive.
Good.
Yeah. It's gonna make the tiki happy.
You need to give it a kiss now.
You?
Yeah, that's part of it.
Really?
There was something dreamlike about the last 4 weeks we'd spent in the Marquesas. I feel so grateful to have been able to visit these incredible islands. So remote, in the middle of the Pacific, and with a fascinating history of ancient voyagers and abstract deities. We lifted the anchor and waved a final goodbye to the volcanic peaks of Nuku Hiva. We set a course for south-southeast and the island group of the Tuamotus, still part of the same nation of French Polynesia, but as you will see, the islands couldn't be more different. Thanks again for watching another video from our voyage around the world. If you want to help us in this endeavour, then please subscribe to the channel. I'd also just be super grateful if you could engage with this video, so like, comment, share, post it on your Instagram story. As you can probably tell, we have a lot of crew coming and going on board Elixir. If you're interested in sailing on board this boat on Elixir, then join the Patreon, because that's going to be the first place where I post any crewing opportunities. There's also some more content there, and it's a great resource if you're looking to buy a boat and go sailing, or just generally get into the sailing lifestyle. I'm happy to help anyone out. We also have merch, these t-shirts printed on organic cotton, water-based ink, also tote bags, which are just perfect for carrying around all your stuff. And yeah, thanks again for following this journey around the world. See you in the next video.